Welcome to the world of the 2026 Honda Gold Wing Trikes, where long-distance touring comfort meets the stability and presence of a three-wheel motorcycle. The Gold Wing has been one of the most respected names in premium touring for decades, and when its platform is transformed into a trike, it becomes something quite different. You get the smooth performance, technology, comfort, and refinement associated with the Gold Wing, combined with two rear wheels that can provide a more planted feel and a distinctive riding experience. Before we go any further, it is important to understand what we mean by a 2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike. Honda produces the Gold Wing motorcycle, while many three-wheel versions are created by specialist trike manufacturers and conversion companies. That means specifications can vary depending on the conversion kit, suspension setup, wheels, braking system, bodywork, and optional equipment. So rather than treating every Gold Wing Trike as having exactly the same specifications, it is better to look at the overall concept and the features that make this platform so attractive. At the heart of the Gold Wing experience is its powerful horizontally opposed six-cylinder engine. This engine is famous for its exceptionally smooth delivery. Instead of feeling aggressive or nervous, the power comes in a refined and controlled way, making the motorcycle especially suitable for highway touring. The engine produces strong torque across a wide range of speeds, which means the rider does not constantly need to work the gearbox when climbing hills, passing slower traffic, or carrying luggage and a passenger. The Gold Wing platform is also known for its advanced automatic transmission option. Depending on the specific 2026 model and configuration, riders can benefit from Honda's dual-clutch transmission technology, commonly known as DCT. This system can automatically manage gear changes while still giving the rider a highly responsive connection to the engine. For long-distance touring, that can make a major difference because it reduces the physical effort required during hours of riding. When the Gold Wing is converted into a trike, the character of the machine changes. A conventional motorcycle leans into corners, while a typical trike remains upright and uses the front steering system to change direction. For riders who prefer a more stable platform or simply want a different touring experience, this configuration can be extremely appealing. It can also make the machine easier to balance when stopped because the two rear wheels provide additional support. The design is another major attraction. The Gold Wing already has a sophisticated touring appearance, with a large front fairing, integrated luggage, comfortable seating, and a premium road-going presence. A trike conversion adds a much wider rear section, giving the machine an imposing stance. From the rear, the two wheels and sculpted bodywork create a look that immediately separates it from an ordinary touring motorcycle. Many trike conversions are designed to look like they were engineered as a complete vehicle rather than simply modified from a motorcycle. The rear bodywork can integrate storage compartments, lighting, fenders, and aerodynamic elements. Depending on the manufacturer and configuration, buyers can choose from different wheel designs, paint finishes, suspension systems, exhaust arrangements, and comfort accessories. Comfort is arguably one of the strongest reasons people choose a Gold Wing in the first place. The riding position is designed for long-distance travel, with a supportive seat, relaxed ergonomics, generous passenger accommodation, and excellent wind protection. Add the additional stability of a trike, and the result can be an especially attractive machine for riders who regularly travel hundreds of kilometers in a single journey. The passenger experience is equally important. A Gold Wing has always been designed with two-up touring in mind. The passenger gets a substantial seat, back support, foot placement, and access to the bike's touring amenities. On many trike conversions, the rear section can also provide an even more substantial sense of space and stability for the passenger. Storage is another major advantage. Gold Wing motorcycles are already designed around touring practicality, with integrated luggage that allows riders to carry clothing, helmets, electronics, travel equipment, and personal belongings. Depending on the trike conversion, additional rear storage may also be available. This makes the machine much more practical for weekend trips and extended road adventures than a typical sport-oriented motorcycle. Technology is another area where the Gold Wing stands out. Modern Gold Wing models offer a sophisticated dashboard and infotainment system, with features designed to make long-distance travel more convenient. Depending on specification and market, riders can have access to smartphone connectivity, navigation functions, audio entertainment, Bluetooth compatibility, and other electronic features. Premium touring is not just about horsepower. It is about how effortlessly the machine covers distance. The Gold Wing's smooth engine, aerodynamic bodywork, comfortable seating, sophisticated suspension, and electronic assistance all contribute to that mission. On a long highway journey, the goal is not simply to arrive quickly. The goal is to arrive feeling less exhausted. Performance on a trike, however, needs to be understood differently from performance on a two-wheel Gold Wing. The additional rear wheel, wider body, and conversion components can increase weight. That can affect acceleration, braking, cornering behavior, and fuel consumption. A high-quality conversion is therefore extremely important. Suspension geometry, wheel alignment, weight distribution, braking performance, and chassis engineering all have a major influence on how the finished trike feels. Cornering requires a different technique as well. Riders transitioning from a conventional motorcycle need to become comfortable with steering rather than leaning. The Trike can feel very stable, but that does not mean it behaves exactly like a motorcycle. At higher speeds, riders need to understand how the machine responds to steering inputs, road surfaces, and uneven pavement. Braking is another important consideration. The Gold Wing platform already incorporates sophisticated braking technology, but a Trike conversion changes the overall vehicle dynamics. The rear braking system and its integration with the original motorcycle system need to be properly engineered. This is one reason buyers should pay close attention to the reputation and engineering quality of the conversion manufacturer. Suspension is equally important. A premium Trike should not simply look impressive, it should deliver predictable handling and a comfortable ride. Quality suspension components can help control the additional weight and provide a smoother response over bumps, expansion joints, and imperfect roads. One of the unique selling points of the Gold Wing Trike is the combination of luxury and individuality. There are plenty of motorcycles that are fast, and there are plenty that are comfortable. There are also plenty of three-wheel machines. But a properly built Gold Wing Trike combines the heritage of a legendary touring platform with a completely different road presence. It is also a machine that can appeal to experienced riders who want to continue touring while changing the physical demands of riding. Some riders simply prefer the planted feel of three wheels. Others appreciate the easier balance at stops. For some owners, it is also about style. A Gold Wing Trike has a visual identity that is difficult to ignore. The highway is where this machine truly makes sense. Imagine settling into the seat, selecting your preferred transmission mode, setting your cruise speed, and allowing the six-cylinder engine to quietly build momentum. The large fairing helps shield the rider from wind, while the suspension works to smooth out the road. With luggage and a passenger on board, the machine becomes a serious long-distance travel platform. Fuel economy will naturally depend on riding style, load, conversion weight, road conditions, and engine configuration. A Trike can consume more fuel than the corresponding two-wheel motorcycle because of additional weight and rolling resistance. For touring riders, that may be an acceptable compromise in exchange for the stability, storage, comfort, and unique driving experience. The 2026 model year also represents an interesting point for the Gold Wing concept. The basic philosophy remains focused on